Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Mustangs will kick it away to start us off. This will not be returnable as it sails out of the back of the end zone. So Wake Forest offense takes the field for the first time today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's busted. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's busting.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Demon Deacons line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Finds his man, it's Acho. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Quarterback on the keeper. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pickup there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. The run from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Skips away from pressure. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. And they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So SMU's offense will go to work for the first time. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas up front, the hog mollies, the big uglies, the most unselfish players on the field.
It's old school, man.
There he goes. but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on first down, now back at it. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking downfield, it's Velasquez. Setting up the screen. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. And here comes the field goal unit. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Dead center perfect. And with the field goal guys all locked up here in the first quarter.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Right through the wicket. He just flat dropped it on the crosser, and it'll be 4th down. And the Demon Deacons line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He makes a fair catch, couple of steps inside his own 25 at the 23-yard line. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He'll pull it on the read. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. 4 wideout set, 2 by 2 on 2nd and 5. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Cuber. Knocked down after a short gain, but enough to move those chains. Lining up from the 34 on first down. He'll keep it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. Here comes the heat. Got a man. It's Walker. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down. The Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. On the run, it's Cuber. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Breaks into the open. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. They'll send the tight end in motion. Gives it on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He's got it again. Bulldozes his way through. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He caught it. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Ohio State is going to get out of Dodge with a win. It's a shave that might have been a little closer than Buckeyes fans wanted, but a road victory feels great no matter what the final score is. Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got his man on the outside. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And the pass is incomplete, and there's a penalty flag down, and no big secret why. That receiver was being mauled by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. It'll be a draw. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Demon Deacons trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Under fire. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that side.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Pulls it in. It's Acho. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Demon Deacons will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah.
Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
Well, how about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Working that left side. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal.
I love that play call, and quarterbacks are always licking their chops after their defense gets a takeaway because they know now, hey, I got a sudden change situation. I've got a chance to take a shot and pad my stats.
The Demon Deacons trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Trying to barrel in. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Right down the boulevard. And that's going to give us a tie ball game.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Back to throw, it's Velasquez. Fires to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Caught in the backfield, it's Walters. Turning it on. Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt, you throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Quickly to the tight end. That play won't make the highlight reel except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. Off the play fake on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Walters. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Goes to the option. Now the pitch. Got room at the 35. There he goes. And that's what this option will do to you. They got the pitch man free, and he was off to the races.
And that's why this offense is hard to stop, man. They have that option to pitch it. So as a defense, like, I got to get the quarterback, and then I got to get the pitch man, and they lost the pitch man, and you could tell. He made them pay with a big gain down the field.
The Mustangs just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll do it himself. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, SMU.
That touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Out of the backfield, he's open. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right down the middle. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's got it down the middle. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Makes the catch. It's Acho. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds at the 34. Gonna look downfield again. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Right down the boulevard. It's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Bring in the heat. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking for room. It's Cuber. He's in open space downfield. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Velasquez. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Mustangs will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Throws to the wideout. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Snagged in the middle. It's Bostic. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw on 3rd. On the move, he fires. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Lets it fly deep downfield. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Dallas. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Gerald J. Ford Stadium.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's Westbrook. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. On the ground, it's Huber. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on third. Looking to throw, it's Velasquez. Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Mustangs will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Acho. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. And the Demon Deacons come to the line with a new set of downs. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Just about the time the quarterback got the snap, that dude was in his mustache.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry in the backfield. Got him to the ground before he could even think about getting the laces and trying to get the ball out of his hands.
The Demon Deacons now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rides the back on the option. The give. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Demon Deacons will punt this one away. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. The Mustangs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chain.
First down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the timing just a hair off. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Velasquez. Swings it out to his running back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Time to take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Mustangs.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And he puts through the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Purdue is getting whooped today, and at some point this comes down to preparation. Are you prepared to play? Clearly, the answer today is a big fat no. They're trailing by 17 to Nebraska. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. To the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Snagged out of the air. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the third. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on first down. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He's got his man. Stopped just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. They just keep firing. Fires to the wideout. Almost had the completion. Just missed it. So now it's second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. He just barely got enough of that one and just barely kept it straight enough, too. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Dropping back, it's Velasquez. He's got it. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man across the middle. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Mustangs want to move quickly.
It's another first down for the offense.
One man in the backfield, and he gets it. And the spin move was sweet and athletic, but not necessarily that productive. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Got it in the middle. It's Westbrook. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. They booted away on 4th down. No opportunity to run it back as the ball goes out of bounds. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
The Demon Deacons will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch at the 35. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 45. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
So this offense has the lead. They have the ball. They have the clock on their side and a chance perhaps to put it out of reach. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to... And he will score! Touchdown, SMU! That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and the lead balloons to 15. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them.
27, Wake Forest, 12.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Grabbed behind the line. It's busted. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Demon Deacons with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback on the keep. He's going to lose a yard on that one. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. It's complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Demon Deacons are moving quickly down the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out fast. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Demon Deacons come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Got it in the middle. It's Acho. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Catch in the middle. It's Bostic. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down. Offense in a bunch formation. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in easily enough for the first down. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking for the score. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the 4th quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet. It's getting pretty close.
The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's...
There he goes! And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
The Mustangs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give and tick, 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 tick. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. Looking for a gap. It's Huber. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Defense didn't have the personnel it needed. They call a timeout. Out of the gun to give to the back. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. And the Mustangs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The give on the option. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee and watch this clock keep on winding its way toward a victory. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Never a doubt. And that lead grows even bigger. all business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to.